Squeal. In a big sunny meadow full of clover, a little pig named Pip lived with a flock of fluffy sheep. Pip loved to spend his days rooting in the soft dirt and playing tag with his best friend, a sheep named Woolly. The sun was warm, and life on the farm was very peaceful. One morning, a shepherd named Silas walked into the meadow. He was carrying a wooden staff and moving very quietly. Pip was busy watching a bright blue butterfly land on a flower and did not hear Silas coming closer and closer. Suddenly, Silas reached down and scooped Pip up. Pip was very surprised to feel himself being lifted high off the ground. He kicked his little hooves in the air, but Silas held him tight so he wouldn't wiggle away. Pip began to squeal as loud as he could. "Squee! Squee!" he cried. The sound was so loud it could be heard all the way across the farm and even past the big red barn. Pip was very, very scared and didn't know what to do. The sheep in the meadow stopped eating to watch. Woolly and his friend Bleat thought the noise was very funny. They began to giggle and shake their woolly heads at the little pig's loud cries. They had never heard such a silly sound before. Woolly trotted over toward Silas and Pip. "Oh, Pip, why are you making such a fuss?" Woolly asked with a little laugh. "Silas catches us all the time to move us or check our wool, and we never scream like that. You are being very silly." Silas started to walk toward the gate, carrying Pip under his arm. Pip looked back at his friends in the meadow. He saw the sheep standing there, safe and sound, still thinking his fear was just a big game. Pip stopped squealing for a moment to answer Woolly. "It is easy for you to be brave, Woolly," Pip shouted back. "When Silas catches you, he only wants your wool, but I am afraid that he wants much more from a little pig like me." Woolly and Bleat stopped laughing. They looked at each other and realized Pip was right. They were safe because they only gave a little bit of their coats away, but Pip was facing a much bigger change. They felt very sorry for teasing their friend. As Silas placed Pip into a soft, straw-filled cart to go to a new farm, the sheep watched quietly. They learned that day that it is very easy to be brave when you aren't the one in trouble, and that everyone's fears deserve a little kindness.